Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is your humble host, Cole James here, coming back to you with another Fallout 4 episode. I hope you guys are ready. Let's get back into this wasteland and let's cause some more havoc. Let's go, guys. So guys, where we left off, we hunted down a courser and we were able to get its chip, and we were also able to free a synth, like I'm not sure what you call it, a rogue synth. We were able to rescue one. So it was actually really interesting, but the courser was actually pretty tough. It took us a hot battle, and it also had a stealth boy, I think, because it was able to turn invisible. But even after all that, it still couldn't best us, and we were still able to take down the courser. If you guys did enjoy that episode, I'm just gonna remind you guys, please go hit that like button. And if you guys did miss that episode, you can watch it right now. But if you guys did watch that episode, welcome back. And in this episode, we're going to continue on with the next mission. And maybe even, finally, get into the Institute. I think it's finally time for us to get some answers. If you guys are ready, let's jump right back into it. And please, like, share, and subscribe if you already haven't. Let's do it. Some weapons can completely disintegrate or gooify an enemy upon death. Don't worry, you can still retrieve any loot from their pile of ashes. Or puddle. We pretty much gooified a couple people. I think you could only goofy with the laser rifle. Alright. Time to go. So we're gonna do the molecular level. Have the courser chip analyzed. How do you get it analyzed, though? Also, yeah, I need to get out of there, but... Yeah, so we leave this. Do we go back over here, or where do we go? Goodneighbor. Oh, okay. I didn't expect we had to go to Goodneighbor, but I guess we do. You can mix and match all different kinds of power armor pieces on a single frame and add mods to the most of these pieces to increase their effectiveness. So you can like make your own. Okay, that's really cool. We're gonna get some power armor one of these days. I'm gonna rock it, but for now we're just gonna be looking for on the ground loot. But if it does come down to it, we can always just get some power armor. Who cares? Even without any pieces. Oh, I just read that. Sorry about that, guys. But this game has been really fun to come back to. It really has been.
Everything not nailed down rolls through here at some point.
Alright.
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
Alright, let's barter.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Each weapon tested on someone who deserved it.
I guess that gives us a guarantee. 16,000 caps. Jesus. Holy crap, 12k. Oh god, that's gonna be tough. Party starter. Oh, oh god. And okay, that's like a raider death wish, I'd have to say. If you really read all that it says, you'll find out that that's a raider death wish. So the one thing I do want to sell is I need to get these chems out of here. So like a lot of these chems, like buff out, I'm not really gonna use. Jets, I'm gonna keep that jet. Medics, I'll sell 7 of them. The steak is for me. I eat that steak. That's all me. Y'all already saw it. That steak is mine. Let's see. How many should I do? I can sell about... I'll sell 500 on the dot. That's fine. Except, have it. Sorry about that, guys. I'm still getting used to the controls. I really am. After all that time.
Crazy stuff in my time. A flying ship? Yowza.
Flying ship, eh? Yo, what happened to him?
Believe it. You look just like Sammy, too.
Sure as hell didn't act like it. Institute thinks they can replace me.
Synth. Jesus. Oh, God. Now, you understand exactly what happens once you see that. Jesus. So there's a synth. Oh, that guy was a synth. Well, fat rips that synth, but he got caught, so mission failed. Good try. Alright. Onwards.
Well, it's some news about...
We're back.
You're back. The glowing sea. Virgil. What happened?
Virgil's help.
I found Virgil. He has a way inside the Institute. But I need a code from a Courser chip.
A Courser chip? You fought a Courser? Oh my god. Unfortunately, I can't help you. I've worked on a lot of synths, but never a Courser. I don't know what that chip does, let alone how to decode it. But there are people who might. I work with a group that, well, they're the only ones I know that even have a chance at cracking Institute security. They're called the Railroad.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Doc. How do I find them?
I can't contact them directly. They usually come to me when they have a synth that's escaped the Institute and wants new memories. But I do have a code phrase. Some kind of clue if I ever needed to find them on my own. Follow the Freedom Trail.
I'll find him.
All right. I'll find them.
Good luck. I'm sorry what I have is so cryptic, but hopefully you can figure things out as you go.
It's okay, Doc. I got this figured out. So guys, if I think about it, I really need to remember, but... Yeah, okay, I haven't even... Okay, we have to follow the Freedom Trail. Let's do it. I guess we are about to actually find the railroad. Should be interesting. And also, the railroad sounds like a really cool group of people, to be honest. Helping out runaway synths. Like, I finished, if you guys don't know this, but Detroit Become Human was one of the first series I ever finished, and I love that game with a passion. That game was amazing. I loved it. So I got respect for androids or robots wanting to become human. I got respect for that. So it don't really matter to me. Now, a little more than a flophouse, Goodneighbor's Hotel Rexford was once the center of a thriving chem trade. What happened to the chem trade is the real question. But Detroit Become Human, I have full respect for androids or synths wanting to become human. I have full respect for it. Peace. If you bring peace to the table, you can be human. That's all I'm saying. Peace and you're fine. All I need is some peace, though. That's all. But this should be interesting. I wonder what the railroad will even be like. Alright, I guess we're about to find out. Hopefully this goes well. Besides, Nick is a synth anyway, but he's a synth with memories that are not his. But he's still human, and he acts like a human. I respect Nick. He's really cool. That's all. The T-51 series of power armor was the pinnacle of mechanized protection before the Great War. Thought I heard something. Gotta be careful in these streets. Thought I heard something over there, but I guess not. Alright. Shoot, it's a Mechatron. Or wait, no, not a Mechatron, just a Torbot. I was kind of worried for a second. Alright, Freedom Trail. House.
4 L. That's definitely a code.
L.
Your tip boy doesn't sound pleased. Let's say we get out of here.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, Nick. Alright, so 4 is L.
And A.
2 is A. Nope, that's just a rib cage. Never mind. Gotta catch the trail. Come on, where are you? There we go. Okay, trail caught, trail caught.
Now a 6 and an O.
Oh, okay, oh. All this dust and just rubble is just messing up everything. Okay, there we go. Got the trail. Got the trail. I'm just gonna presume it wants us to go over all this. There we go.
3I.
3 is I. Not be Kellogg's revolver. Best gun. Onwards. Jesus. It's a massacre. Nope, I already know what that does. Nope, 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 nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on up, Nick. Get up. I got sting packs for days, so don't really matter. Man, you're a pretty good detective, Nick. Pop, 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 pop. Only one person can call me blue, and that's Piper. So come on, if you really want this, let's go.
R.
5 is R.
Where'd you?
Up a bit. No. There we go. Good stuff.
Yes.
Gonna find you. Gonna
Stop
kill
right
you.
there.
How did it just get dropped? Quick.
Don't move.
Man, you guys are weak AF.
What the?
I'm an idiot, dude. Genuinely an idiot. They were just minding their own business. I don't think they even noticed me yet. But I got blood packs for days, so. No, screw it. Where is it? Where are you, bud? No, I need... There we go. No ammo? I forgot. I wasted all my ammo. got him. Nuka cherries and Nuka Cola for me. Thank you. Alright, let's get back to the Freedom Trail. Nope, that's a bank. Well, I'm saying nope to a bank. I just don't really need it right now. So let's continue onwards. Freedom Trail. Not that he knows of. Continue. I think I went the wrong way. Come on, let's go back. There we go. Okay, pick up the trail. Right now I'm gonna take a big guess, and after hearing all the words and all the letters, if I just get one more letter and I confirm my theory, then yeah, I cracked this case pretty good. One more letter, that's all I need.
8D next.
Railroad. It's railroad. It has to be railroad. That's the code. Guessing that's the. Man, just melted into a pile of that. Making sure? Alright, nothing more. Wants to smoke. Let's go. Alright, so yeah, the passcode has to be railroad. And the trail stops here.
1R. Trail ends
Railroad.
right at the church.
At the church, alright, might as well explore. But yeah, that 1R. All I need were those two last letters. Because D, the eighth is D. And the first letter is R. It has to be railroad. I'm just taking a big guess right there. Railroad. And it makes sense, you know? Sit it down. That hurt.
Anyone you walk away from.
I'll take that duct tape, bro. Thanks. Why'd I take a cue ball? Accident. Onwards. Golden watch. I'll take you. Stimp up. Can't even hit me.
Exactly subtle now. World is a service. Underestimate us again.
Aluminum cans, nice. The thing with the cells I have is,
You still there? Can't see a damn thing.
yeah, I'm right here, Nick. All right. All right, let's see it. Oh my God. I heard you. Can't hit me.
Places like this attract
I heard it.
any type
I heard it. All right, let's see. Let me see.
thugs, and whatever eats junkies and thugs.
So,
Yeah.
that's not right.
All right, so I need to twist it. Twist the wheel. So
Spins.
R.
So it starts with R.
Oh, wait, no, I need an A. I L R O. I'm gonna go that way. Yep. A. And end it with D. Alright, railroad. Y'all see your boy with the skills? Yes, sir. Alright.
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
Well, actually, let's use some of our charm on her. Who are you?
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
In a world full of suspicion, treachery, and hunters, we're the Synth's only friends. We're the Railroad. So answer my question.
Alright. Put down your guns.
Put down your weapons first.
Until I determine you're not a threat, we'll point our weapons wherever we damn well please. Who told you how to contact us?
Dr. Amari. Actually, no. Protect your source. Refuse to answer. I have really high charm, so...
I helped Carl out of a jam. He knows a guy who knows a guy, and they hooked me up with a lead.
We'll look into that. Last question. Why are you here?
Let's just get it close to the truth. Actually, decode courser chip.
I found a courser chip. Can your people decode it?
You have what? This is not a joking matter.
I didn't know we were having a party. What gives with my invitation? Oh, I see you invited the Courser Killer. Nice.
Deacon, you're late. You're saying this intruder actually killed a Courser? Single-handedly? Oh, that'd give even Gloria a run for her money.
Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal. If you're done interrogating him, you might want to show this Courser murdering machine a little courtesy. Just a thought.
I owe you an apology. Anyone who kills a Courser is good in my book. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the Railroad.
Diplomatic.
Hopefully we can work something out.
What you're asking for puts us in a tricky position.
Des, we need to let him in. He's got an intact Courser chip, for God's sake.
That violates our security protocols.
To hell with that. He killed a Courser. There's no way he's working for the Institute.
We're letting you into our headquarters. You're the first outsider ever to be given this privilege. We'll discuss the details about your chip inside.
Success, alright. Talk to Desdemona. Alright. Man, I thought we were walking into a death trap.
Don't try anything, stranger.
Let's talk to Deacon. He stood up for us. Let's talk to you.
We having fun yet?
Oh, never mind. Can't even. Alright, Desdemona, lead the way. Put down our guns. We're walking into their headquarters. We gotta be safe. Alright. Railroad HQ, people. Let's go. One sec. Why isn't the door opening? There we go. I think it was because I tried to open the door at the exact same time as Desdemona, so that's on me. But this is getting interesting. They know we killed a Courser. Deacon found out that information. Interesting.
A million things can go wrong, the least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
Oh, hey, Des. You need something?
Tom, our visitor here has a Courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's been ages!
Right. Some ground rules. Tom can get you the code, but once he's done, we get the Courser chip.
That's a fair trade, fair trade.
Fine. It's yours.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little Courser chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you.
Don't try anything, stranger.
Yes, sir.
We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby, show me that pattern.
Don't try anything, stranger.
Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you Institute bastard, I got you. Solve for N. Come on. Show me that sweet bass note. Come on, baby. Yeah, we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
Start working on the rest of the chip. And you, I'd love to work with you more. Let me know if you're interested. But to be crystal clear, if you use that data and discover anything involving the Institute, you share it with us first. Otherwise, our relationship will be in jeopardy.
There's more going on than you know. Trust me.
I actually like Desdemona. She seems cool. Let's talk to her real quick, and then let's go return to Virgil and end this quest.
If we're going to be dealing more with each other, I need to make sure that we're on the same page. You know what a synth is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I know all about them.
Good. The Institute treats synths as property, as tools.
Slavery is wrong.
That sounds like slavery.
Exactly. So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life. I have a question. The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man? Even if that man is a synth?
Hey, Nick helped us out. It depends. For Nick, I would. If it's like a... Nah. If it's just a person trying to live their life and trying to get a life, I'd do that. I'd risk my life.
Once, I pledged my life to protect my countrymen. I don't see this as any different.
Well said. Someone with your skills, your beliefs. Normally, we'd try and recruit you. But right now, we don't have the time to train up a new agent. There are, however, other valuable ways you can contribute. And in turn, we can help you. See Deacon for details. You're free to go.
Thank you. Alright. Road to freedom. Alright. We'll come back to Deacon. Actually, let's just pick up this quest real quick.
Hey, let me ask you something.
What's you need, Nick? Ask away.
Sure, ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Shoot, Nick. Man, Nick, you're awesome, bro. Have to cope.
Doesn't really matter. I'm here now. I've just got to deal with that.
Good attitude to have. Not the way I felt. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. And folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
CPG massacre.
Massacre of the CPG? What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own, a synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Jesus, that's crazy. Broken mask.
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that Synth had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
And, Jesus. Yeah, I'm not gonna call them bigots because they have good reason to be scared. It makes sense.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
Took down 4 guys? I see you, Nick. I can't really judge him for that. He's done some good stuff. Hard settling in?
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the Synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Goodneighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Man, I love Nick, dude. He has such a cool backstory. I'm gonna come back to Deacon because I don't want this episode to go on too long, and I don't know how long that exchange might be. I do want to see though. Can I just leave here? Just get out. Dang it! I cannot fast travel, so I actually have to exit the church. Talk to Deacon. Alright, Deacon, I'll talk to you later, dude. I'll see you. Alright, Old North Church. But I love Nick. He has such a cool story. Like, that's a cool story. And we don't even know his full backstory. So, who knows what else we might come across. Oh, Deacon.
We'll
okay.
file out separately after you leave. Best not to attract attention here.
Yes, ma'am.
Hope you didn't mind the reception. When you tango with the Institute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets on the dance floor.
Forgive.
Your leader was just being cautious.
Yeah, we know we're all on the same team.
Exactly. Kind of killed our chance at a friendly first impression, though. But it's all good now. I vouched for you. Nobody got shot. Still, I would consider it a close personal favor if you didn't sell us out to the Institute. Thanks.
Vouch for me.
So tell me, why did you vouch for me?
In our little outfit, it's my job to know things. And with everything you've done, it's clear you're capable. A dangerous enemy. And I'm betting, a valuable ally.
I got you, but do you trust me?
But why the trust? You can't be taking it all on faith.
I don't know if we can trust you, but I hope we can. We just survived a hell of a crisis, so we may just be a teeny-weeny bit desperate for new members. If everything was sunshine and bottle caps, we'd probably play a longer getting-to-know-you game, but we don't have that luxury.
Is that it?
Really? Is that all?
You just don't give up. All right, I have a short list of people I think would be a good fit for our family. You piqued my interest, so maybe I asked around. Did my homework. If you hadn't found us, there's a chance I would have found you instead. Thanks for saving me the trip. So Dez wants me to make you a tourist. That's what we call someone who helps out with the odd job here and there. What a waste. I'm just gonna come out and say this. The railroad needs you.
I am interested.
You got my attention.
I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us. You help me out, we turn a few heads, and then Dez invites you into the fold. Then, if you get into a bind and need some help, your buddies in the railroad got your back.
I got you. I'll take the job.
Sign me up then.
Perfecto. Let's meet up at the old freeway outside of Lexington. I'll fill you in once you get there.
Alright, got our mission. Meet Deacon. Alright, we're gonna go and head out of here, and then I'm gonna end the episode after I talk to Virgil, because we're gonna end that quest, but so many cool stories, and Deacon seems like a cool guy. If we get Deacon as a companion, I might roam with Deacon for a while. I still love Nick, though, because of his hacking abilities, but still, Deacon could come in clutch, so we'll just see which one I feel like it, but yeah. I'm really liking the stories I'm liking. Like, if you guys didn't watch the last episode, I talked about myself a bit, I think. But if I didn't say that in that episode, because I've been getting these episodes mixed up. I've done a bunch of videos, people. But I love lore in games. Lore is my favorite thing, especially in Bethesda games. I know Bethesda doesn't have a great rap sheet right now these days. They're highly questionable. But back here, back in Skyrim, back in Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, they had great lore, and I just love learning about lore in games. The story always intrigues me, so I love stories. That's my passion. I'm writing a story right now, writing a book, but yeah, it's my passion, and it's very interesting to me to see this. It really is. But enough of that. Let's go talk to Virgil and finally get some answers about the Institute. Heavy guns are generally large, bulky, and exceedingly powerful. They include, but are not limited to, the broadsider, Fat Man, Flamer, Gatling Laser, Minigun, and Missile Launcher. We have a Fat Man. We've come across a missile launcher.
Sucking down a lot of rats sticking around.
Shoot, shoot, shoot! Mess it up! Mess it up! Mess it up! I gotta put on my what's it called? Where is it? Where are you at? Where you at?
Here.
Hazmat suit. Nick, I think it's time for us to go inside. Jesus, that death claw just came out of nowhere, and I was kind of big boy afraid. I'm not gonna lie. You just spawn in, and Nick's over here talking. Then you turn around to face Nick, and guess what? Death claw, just right in front of you. What's up, Virgil? Let's have a chat.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
Yep, I have it.
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a Courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
Railroad.
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry. They just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the symbol explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station, that's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
Good enough.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises, but if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
Got it covered.
I got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there. For both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum, It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Alright, so...
Protect and serve.
We got some stuff to do. I might add a... let's finish this, so... First things first, we got some little things. So, I want to talk to the railroad, and we also need to talk to the Minutemen. The railroad could really use this. I actually enjoy what the railroad is doing. So, the railroad could genuinely use this, so... I'm gonna talk to the railroad first. Let's hit that. Railroad. Right there. We're gonna talk to the railroad and we're gonna let them know of the information we got. And if the railroad constructs it, we can do this. I'm not talking to the Brotherhood. I know what the Brotherhood's whole thing is. They hate machines. I've kind of figured that out. No. I don't really like how the Brotherhood is doing things. They seem more like a fascist military, or just like an oppressive force, than a savior. And I kind of like what the railroad's doing instead. Just liberation. That's my thing. I like that. The Institute, pure evil. Pure evil. Like, bruh, they're making bad mistakes. From the knowledge we've learned so far with the Institute, we're learning they sent a synth to a meeting where America, or even a small part of America, a small portion, was trying to create a government in this world, this crazy wasteland. And they destroyed that with a synth. No. Or the Haywire. That was probably more the robots thing, like faulty engineering. But still, that caused the loss of human life. You still gotta be held accountable. So, pure evil. Cannot trust them. Alright, let's go. Old North Church. So, I was gonna end this episode, but I think we're gonna have to make it a little bit longer. I'm sorry if you guys, I am sorry, but this story is really interesting so far, so. If you guys are staying, thank you. If you leave, I totally understand. But we're just gonna get deeper into the story. So let's do it. That was an accident. I keep on getting the run button mixed up because in Skyrim, god. I've been playing Skyrim and Fallout and their controls, bro. I mean it. The controls just got me mixed up. They hit me with the mix-up in MK11. Alright. About to hit him with a Nani, because I was kind of, confused. Alright, let's talk.
This place gives me the creeps.
Desdemona.
Ah, the Courser Killer returns. And what brings you back here?
I'm letting you know something. Signal
I need to build a signal interceptor to get into the Institute.
Even if one of my own agents told me that, I'd be skeptical. And from a stranger? Listen, you're obviously talented. I believe you'd be a great asset to our organization. So, prove it. Run the op with Deacon. If everything checks out, then we can talk about this plan of yours.
Alright, I got you, Desdemona. I understand. Whew, alright. Alright, I got you. Alright, so guys, I'm probably gonna end the episode right here. We're gonna look at this because it's a pretty sad scene. But, yeah, we're gonna end the episode right here. We got some proving to do to Desdemona and them because they are doubting us. Big shade on us. Big shade. But you know what? Doubters always get proven incorrectly. Let's show her. In the next episode, we're going to run the op with Deacon, and we're finally going to get the interceptor made with Desdemona and them, if they truly believe us. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, this is your humble host, Cold World James here, signing out. I love you guys, and until then, au revoir, and peace. Later.